Namaste, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, and welcome to a very special edition of The Right Stand. I couldn't come here to Mumbai ahead of the civic polls, but work brings me to Mumbai city, and Amchi Mumbai, we have to talk Mumbai elections because the Mahapaur or the mayor has not yet been elected. So, chunav to ho gaye, but siyasat ab bhi jari hai. So, there is something in the mix and keep things interesting. Devendra Fadnavis right now in Davos will be getting back, and perhaps at that time, it will all settle in. There is this entire tiff between Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray and Shiv Sena, Shinde or the Shiv Sena that kuch bhi ho Shinde ka aadmi nahi banne denge. Now, how much of that is possible? What are the wheels within wheels? And what is the Uddhav faction actually hinting at? Where are the Pawars in all of this? Where is Ajit Pawar in all of this? And eventually, what does the BJP actually want? Does it want to keep this all diffused like this, or eventually it will all gravitate towards the Mahayuti? Lots to talk about. The BJP that emerged as the single largest party with 89 seats in the 227-member House still falls short of the 114 needed to elect a mayor on its own, and is dependent on the Shiv Sena, its ally, to bridge this entire gap. Now, together, the Mahayuti partners command 118 seats. Yet, the question of who will occupy the mayor's chair and for how long remains unsolved. Now, alliance negotiations are expected to drag on, with Eknath Shinde not very keen on not only securing the mayor's post, but for a fixed tenure, but also gaining control over key civic committees that wield significant influence over Mumbai's finances and governance. Now, this is not a tiff with the BJP. This is about saying who controls Mumbai within the Sena and weaken the Thackeray's hold in Mumbai itself. So that's where the fight lies. Now, publicly, however, the Shiv Sena has downplayed the political implications, insisting that the hotel stay is part of a pre-planned 3-day workshop focused on orientation and training. Then why get them signed on the affidavit and legalize, and also clearly the election of these corporators on the Shiv Sena stamp within about 72 hours? Generally, it doesn't happen with such speed and such alacrity if there was no concern of poaching. Now, Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has also sought to diffuse the speculation, asserting that Mumbai will have a consensus Mahayuti mayor and dismissing allegations of horse trading. He said alliance leaders would meet to jointly decide who would become the mayor for what duration. Reports suggest that Sena is pushing for mayor's post for 2.5 years, after which the BJP would take over for the remainder of the term. Now, from the opposition benches, Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray faction and Uddhav Thackeray themselves have criticized this hotel move, calling it a sign of nervousness and warning that it could trigger defections, as several Shinde ticket corporators were originally from his faction. He went on to describe BJP's victory as hollow. Raj Thackre's Maharashtra Navnirman Sena or Manse, MNS, reacting to its disappointing performance, urging its elected corporators to use civic institutions to counter what is termed money power politics. The Congress, meanwhile, is grappling with internal discord, issuing notices to leaders over anti-party remarks and witnessing resignations by senior functionaries. Now, ultimately, despite the Mahayuti's numerical edge, the mayor's chair remains a matter of negotiation. Public displays of unity continue to be played out alongside private bargaining and, of course, back-channel talk. Andar khane kya kya chal raha, if I were to quote Sanjay Raut while he was speaking with News18 India. Now, underscoring an alliance still navigating a fragile post-poll phase rather than finalizing clear and settled power-sharing arrangement. Now, Devendra Fadnavis spoke exclusively with Network 18 at Davos. He rejected any division in the Mahayuti alliance.
There are reports that Shinde Sena has demanded that the mayor's post for 2.5 years. Any stance on that?
I'll say that these are all rumors. We are good with each other. We have no problems. We have fought the election together. And I'm very sure that once I go back to Mumbai, we'll sit and decide who will be the mayor and who else will get what post. There's no conflict.
Let me add to the rumor mills that Uddhav Thackeray and you are in calls, or no. He has called you, or you have taken his call or not, I don't know.
These are all rumors. You see, our alliance is very strong, and for a post of a mayor or for any small or big post, we'll not be fighting because people have given us mandate. So nobody will like us to fight on some post. We'll not do that.
Right. So Devendra Fadnavis actually saying all is well while he was speaking to Chandra there. With me is Aarti Pugaonkar Khole, who is the spokesperson of the BJP, Susiben Shah, spokesperson of Shiv Sena Shinde faction. Akhil Chitre, spokesperson of Shiv Sena.
It is Shiv Sena.
Mahesh Chavan, spokesperson NCP AP. I was trying to be a nice, gracious host. You can insist on Shiv Sena here and Shiv Sena there.
We are Shiv Sena.
Okay, Shiv Sena and Ubata. So Shiv Sena Shinde faction and Ubata Shiv Sena. Okay, however we'd want to balance it. My namaste to everybody. Aap sabko navash ki bahut bahut shubhkamnaएं. Now Akhil ji, what's going on here? Let's start with you.
Whatever you try and call Shiv Sena Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray, it does not matter because if you see what kind of vote sharing we have got, I may proudly say over here right now that we are the only political outfit, the only political party in Maharashtra which really and truly went out with our model of development. We went out saying what we have done for Mumbai, and no other party was into it. If we talk about any, I don't want to name any parties because the election is over now. The people have already made their judgment. They were on Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai, Jat, Dharm, and you know who they were. Yeah. Khan Mahaporach honar, amka honar, tamka honar. And those people who are talking about Khan Mahapur honar, if you see their constituency and just read through it, Andheri constituency, Mr. Amit Satam comes from, only 2 seats he achieved, which he leads. And rest 5 seats which have come, they are from Shiv Sena, Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray and Congress. What have they achieved?
See,
so
I'll
basically,
tell you
people have answered them. Okay. And let me tell you one more thing. If you you must have gone through the polls, exit polls. The day voting was done, from evening it was 160 plus. 150 plus on all the channels. Next day it was even the ballot boxes were not opened, and on all news television channels it was 135 plus, 140 plus. This is the way they were trying to set the agenda.
We did
and
no. You say also I have to take exception. Show us one time a poll of polls, exit polls. What the pollsters predicted is one part. On the day of the election, at least on the News18 network, it was never shown
News
150. So when you say all
News
channels, I will stand up. I'll stand up for. I'll stand up for us. The other point is, okay, you are saying whatever, you have 165. How many did you have the last time?
Pardon me?
How many did you have the last time?
It was not about us. It was about the opponents who were showing 165.
I am asking you, how many did you have?
86.
86.
Right.
Out of how many seats that you contested?
86, it was out of 151.
151. This time, how many seats did you contest?
163.
160. You contested more seats, but you won less. You won less. And this is the time when something that the passing of Balasaheb did not happen, did not engineer. This time, the fight for survival engineer. What was it? You know very clearly. The two brothers coming together. Correct? Despite them combining forces in Mumbai, you struggle to get up to 70 seats. Right? You don't even have a 50% strike rate in Mumbai. Now, you may call whatever they are, fault them, but you also have to look within and say, oh, we didn't do something right.
So, again, I'll answer you that. So, you're talking about history now, because you have gone to history now of 2017. You need to understand that Shiv Sena was united that time. There was no factions that time. It was a united, undivided Shiv Sena. Even after our 54 corporators on record, 54 corporators have gone with the faction which has broken apart with us. Still, they have achieved only 29 out of those 54. And we losing, and please don't interrupt me, I am not interrupting you. When you will talk, I will not interrupt. So when 54, they achieved only 29. And we, after losing 54, coming up with new contestants, we have still achieved 65.
So clearly, you are also some way, it's a backhanded compliment for Eknath Shinde that he is a force to reckon with. Look at what they have achieved in Thane.
No, they have just broken part. Out of 54, they have just achieved 29.
Look at what they have achieved in Thane. And the fact is that Mandse coming to combine forces, the Thackeray Bandhus coming together, all of that did not actually materialize for you. But Mahesh Chavan, where is the NCP in all of this? The family coming together, सब लोग आप लोग सब कहते हैं, you know, the opposition keeps saying देवेंद्र फडणवीस पार्टी तोड़ते हैं. यहाँ तो इस चुनाव में सबको जोड़ दिया इन्होंने. यहाँ ठाकरे जुड़ गए, वहाँ पवार जुड़ गए.
As far as Mumbai is concerned, last elections, 2017 elections, we had only 9 elected candidates. So thanks to BJP, this time it went with Ajit Dada Pawar after the split. So including Rakhi Zadhav, who left last moment. So we didn't have anybody. to contest. We contested 11 and we won 1 seat only. So this is how it is. So basically, thanks to BJP for everything, even for this Marathi or non-Marathi, I'll tell you something. Last July, BJP attempted to impose Hindi as the third language in schools, right from first standard. This is where Thakre's got an opportunity to get united, and that is how they are united. And this is where it started: Marathi, non-Marathi, Marathi, Hindi. And not only this, polarization is based on all these things, and religious polarization. Look at the numbers MIM got. This is the result of the polarization which BJP is coming up with every time. So this is what they want.
Look, then in that case, are you saying the numbers the Congress got is also because of polarization? The fact is that the Congress and the opposition, which was openly wooing the Muslim vote, they have actually scored less because AIMIM, which is being considered as the B team of the BJP, that's what the opposition calls it. Now, when it is okay, you whip them here. When you have dole idhar se baja, that is not fair. My question to you is, Ajit Pawar, is he with the Mahayuti, not with the Mahayuti? Because in Pune, Pimpri Chinchwad, you fought together with the Power family. There again, it's not yielded results for you.
Ajit Pawar is very much with the BJP and Mahayuti. Only 2 places, Pune and Pimpri Chinchwad, we fought together. And that too when BJP refused to contest the elections with them, BJP decided to go solo in Pune and Pimpri Chinchwad. That's why Ajit Pawar had no other option but to go solo.
Why was this not an opportunity for Ajit Pawar to also show that I can fight on my own at the civic body level? Now, let's just swing this back towards the BJP and Sushi Ben Shah. Now, BJP, Aarti ji, I'm going to ask you this. What is this talk with Sanjay Raut saying, Andar Khane, that if it is a BJP mayor, then the Shiv Sena will back out, they will not vote. And if they don't vote, then the size of the house comes down. Then it comes down to 164, if my memory serves me right. Halfway 164 or 163. And halfway mark is 82. And then you have 89. So mayor to aapka banega. So this is what is going to happen. So they're going to deny Eknath Shinde any representation in BMC. Is that true?
See what happens, मराठी में एक कहावत है, दुसऱ्याच्या घरात वाकून बघायचं. So उद्धवजी और संजय राउत जी, they have this habit very much. They don't have anything to talk on development. They don't have anything to talk on कि वो क्या करना चाहते हैं. They united now on the agenda and issue of Marathi Manus.
No, here right now I'm asking you, आप क्या करना चाहते हो? My question is, what is the BJP going to do? Eknath Shinde says 2.5 साल का हमारा महापौर होना
नहीं sir, see, our leaders are very much clear. Our thought process is very much clear. Mahayuti का ही महापौर बैठेगा. Right from Devendra Fadnavis ji to Amit Satam ji to Ramdas Athawale ji, Shinde Saab, everybody is on one line that mayor will be from Mahayuti.
But where from the Mahayuti? From Sushi Ben's party or from your party?
118 नगर सेवक चुन के आए हैं. So one of them will be the mayor. And unanimously, Devendra ji, Shinde Saab and Ramdas Athawale ji will decide. Is it going
to be a 50-50 split? 2.5 saal?
That will also be decided by the...
Like in the Maharashtra government, it happened that it was Eknath Shinde ji first, and then after the election happened, then it was...
I think we'll have to wait till 22nd. Reservation, mayor के reservations भी तब तक आ जाएंगे. And by that time, all the leaders will sit and decide. But वो unanimous होगा, उसमें कोई दो राय नहीं.
Unanimous नहीं. अगर आपका candidate है, they will refrain. फिर number आपके होंगे. Why, as a BJP, what, Sushi Benji, what is this going on?
Not at all. I think good evening to everyone, and especially to my dear panelists, and it's a pleasure to be on your show always. Now, I would just like to quickly, before I come on this, first I must remind my dear friend from Ubata that it was there Sanjay Raut who said, "Ek rahoge to safe rahoge," just on the eve of the election. So we are not polarizing people. It is they who polarized, and they have paid a very, very heavy price for that. As far as my friend is concerned from SP, I was wondering whether he is from NCP SP or NCP Ajit Pawar, because the way you said with the conviction that you wanted that Ajit Pawar will remain with Mahayuti, I was wondering that are you all going to come together eventually?
This is what I said.
No. But that will remain. That is not for you. That is not for you to decide. We are here and we are strong. We are.
The question was asked by Anand, so that's why
now coming back to Mumbai, I will just have to say that we contested as Mahayuti, Dhanushyaban. is in the DNA of every Mumbaikar. Eknath Shinde is in the DNA of every Mumbaikar. He was the most popular Maratha CM. And Ladki Bahin, whether the Bachat Gats, he has a brand of Ladka Bhav. So we contested. So is Deva Bhav. So both the brothers. So I must say, Mumbai ke do hi bhai bhav hua hai. देवेंद्र फडणवीस जी एंड एकनाथ शिंदे.
लेकिन आप ये भी जानते हैं कि यहाँ जो दो भाई है वो भी छोड़ने वाले नहीं है.
नहीं, बिल्कुल.
Mumbai is this
That
one.
is the beauty of democracy.
So you know very,
That is
very
the beauty
well.
of democracy.
You know very, very well that they are going to ensure that Eknath Shinde does not get a hold in the civic corporation.
That is not for
And
them to
that way
decide. That is at all.
I'm just saying that's the way the politics should be.
No. See, if there is a healthy opposition, we welcome it. As long as it's towards progress, it is for every Mumbaikar, not across language or divisive lines. They are more than welcome because we are equally powerful to counter. Let us not forget that. We have a very... Now, one more thing, last about the mayor. That is the most important part. Now, the mayor will be of Mahayuti, but I do believe that is the centenary celebration year, Jayanti, of our Hindu Hriday Samrat Bala Saheb Thackeray. And we do hope that we will be given the mayor's post for 2.5 years. Of course, it is as a karyakarta, as a spokesperson, it is my wish because it cannot be denied that we are the kingmaker. We are the change maker.
Now, a point is if you play that kingmaker line, then Akhil,
and I'll tell you, the Mahayuti Dharma will be followed strictly by the BJP and by Shiv Sena.
So what if the BJP says? What if the BJP says, listen, we are the larger party. We can get the mayor even if you don't support us.
See,
so then first 2.5 years will be our mayor. After that, we'll look at Eknath Shinde or from Shiv Sena.
When the Yuti is based on ideology and progress, the numbers don't matter. Eknath Shinde with the chief minister, with the numbers was the chief minister. So therefore,
see, the mayor is not made out of ideology.
So
mayor is made purely out of numbers.
What she's trying to say,
our youth is based on ideology and vikas.
Okay, please.
So what she's trying to say is, Mr. Eknath Shinde will surrender, and they will let.
There is no surrender. There is
they will let BJP's mayor
in
to
the spirit of camaraderie. You leave it to us. You have no existence in Mumbai, so let's not stretch it.
See,
It is not surrender.
You're getting
it is
angry.
not surrender. It is negotiation in the spirit of camaraderie in following the principles of Mahayuti. It is our desire.
ये महेश चौहान उनकी पार्टी 1 seat है.
One seat और
लगाने का काम कर रहे हैं. आग लगा रहे हैं.
They'll have to pay a price for it.
It is like this, you know, the BJP is sitting in a position where it is very comfortable that it can twist the Eknath Shinde and the Shiv Sena here and then also ask them to say, देखो तुम्हारा उसका बन जाएगा, हमको support करो, पीछे हो जाओ, don't. And they have actually said, they have actually hinted that every single position in the corporation, if it's a BJP candidate, if it is a non-Shinde candidate, we will back. We won't be present. We will abstain from voting.
I just heard that what Uddhav ji said. Uddhav ji ने कहा कि देवाच्या मनात असेल तर. Now by saying that, right?
The Deva is like two.
What he means, yes.
Pun intended, because udhar bhi Deva hai, udhar ye bhav bhi hai, Deva bhav bhi hai.
Yes. We discussed about ideology. Okay. Now what happens here ki Shiv Sena and BJP, this alliance is a natural alliance. Right from Hindu Hriday Samrat Bala Saheb Thackeray ji was there, Atal ji was there, Pramod Mahajan ji and Gopinath Munde sahab.
You mean Shiv Sena and the BJP?
Yes,
No, you just said Shiv Sena and the BJP.
I said Shiv Sena and BJP. Okay, so this is natural alliance and we have always been together. So people also remembered that Mahayuti is Dhanushaban and Kamal. Okay, and they have voted to this particular faith. So ये सारी चीजें ध्यान में रखते हैं. Yes, if you ask me as a BJP cadre, as a कार्यकर्ता, definitely we feel कि हमारा मेयर होना ही चाहिए. As a कार्यकर्ता है because we have worked hard and yes, as a कार्यकर्ता definitely we want because we have worked hard and we have waited for it. We have waited a lot. In 2017 we were very much in a position कि हम हमारा मेयर बिठा सकते थे. At that time राज ठाकरे must थैंक बीजेपी कि उन्होंने उनके साथ नगर सेवक नहीं लिए. अगर वो लेते तो तभी बीजेपी का मेयर बैठ जाता था. तो when it comes to युति धर्म, बीजेपी is very firm and very loyal to the parties who are in alliance.
एक बात बताइए, 10 सीटें और जीतते आप, 10 सीट्स और, तो खेल डिफरेंट होता ना.
100% it would have been our mayor, but now let me bring you back to the debate now. I was patiently and quietly listening to what ma'am was saying. Now you understand why this hotel politics. Now you understand what kind of training is going on in that hotel. Because the people who broke down a political party with the support of Bharatiya Janata Party and went to 3 states to form a party in 1 state. Today you don't require guts. You require gaddar in your blood.
When you don't come out from
refrain talking in between.
No, you cannot just
you cannot just talk in between.
On Shiv Sena.
Okay.
No, Rahul.
You are not Shiv Sena. You are not Shiv Sena.
We are absolutely
From where are you
Sena.
imported? You are not Shiv Sena. What do you know about Balasaab Thackeray?
Sushiben, no. Sushiben, please yield now. Please yield. Please silence, please.
Accept it.
Sushiben, please. Now, it was his turn to speak. Let him speak. If you want to counter, I'll come back to you. Please don't interrupt
But
him.
they
again.
must talk about
No. What they speak about is their choice. You cannot dictate. Neither am I dictating what you should say. So please don't do that. Okay. Let's get back to
My
this.
apologies.
No problem. No. See,
I'll just
please fiercely defend each other, but let's not speak over each other.
I was not interrupting.
No, I got you.
Okay.
Got your point. So that's why I'm saying you get a clear. But एक बात बताओ, ये 65 abstaining का offer है कि नहीं है?
65. See, it's about.
ये है कि नहीं है, आप ये बताओ. लड़ाई झगड़ा बाद में, but ये फिर see you just, I'll tell you why. You just said that the BJP engineered the split, and Eknath Shinde and Shiv Sena rose on the basis of BJP support. Now the same BJP you are ready to support for mayor. That's why I'm asking you.
So before the interruption, if I could have completed my answer, you would have got this answer.
Okay, tell me.
So now, after going to 3 states, forming a government over here, now today, unfortunately, just BJP ke saath they were, now to protect their corporators from the same BJP, they have to do this hotel politics.
Okay.
Now, you have to consider this point that many of the corporators who have been elected from the Shinde faction are originally from Shiv Sena, Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray. So
okay.
they
so
also,
that includes Eknath Shinde also, right? Eknath Shinde also is he is an auto driver to Balasaheb Thackeray loyalist. That's what he is.
They also have the feeling that Mumbaiचा महापौर हा मराठीच असला पाहिजे. They also have this feeling that Mumbaiचा महापौर हा शिवसेनेचाच असला पाहिजे. Okay.
But why are you saying कि BJP का जो कैंडिडेट है वो मराठी नहीं है?
Because
नहीं, अगर मेरी जन्मभूमि मेरी कर्मभूमि मुंबई है and I have lived and served this city and the state, so why am I not a Marathi?
So definitely now they are going to, Bharatiya Janata Party is also going to give a mayorship candidate to Marathi only. But the question arises over here that the Shiv Sena corporators of the Shinde faction, they must be wanting that Shiv Sena's महापौर झाला पाहिजे, as rightly stated over here also during your debate only. So now, when they feel that they are not going to get the mayorship post, now it depends what they are going to do.
No. What they feel is one part. You feel that कुछ भी हो ध्यान सा नहीं होना पाहिजे. That's what you are saying. No, कि इनका महापौर नहीं होना चाहिए. That isn't that what you have also decided कि भाई हमारा जितना 80-20 का दौर लगा लेंगे लेकिन इनको बनने नहीं देंगे.
महापौर हा, if you ask me what it is, महापौर हा आमचा मराठीच झाला पाहिजे. It has to be a Marathi candidate who becomes a mayor of this city, and secondly, it has to be from Shiv Sena, which was for which.
Okay, now tell me something. Somebody who's lived and born and brought up in Mumbai, okay, speaks, writes Marathi plus maybe another language because their roots, origins are from another part of Bharat. Are they less Marathi?
See, it's not about.
Are they less Marathi?
No, it's not about.
If somebody's Janmabhumi, Karmabhumi, Pitrabhumi is Marathi, Maharashtra, are they less Marathi? Please tell me. Because Mumbai, I understand that if you're whichever state, and I endorse this, okay, as a Bharatiya citizen, as a South Indian who plying his way in North India, who's lived in Mumbai, studied in Mumbai, I used to speak Marathi very, very well. I've lost touch now. I'll be honest with you. I believe जिस स्टेट में आप रहते हो, जो आपकी कर्मभूमि है, उधर की भाषा आपको सीखनी चाहिए. You must embrace that culture. You should become one. But if you are one generation, two generation, let's say South Indian, Gujarati, Bengali, whatever, but you read, write fluent Marathi because you were born and brought up in Maharashtra.
That's right.
Does that make you less Marathi? So is Miss Datta, the Bengali lady who's won on the BJP ticket in Mumbai, she's one. She's Jaya Datta, if I remember her name. She's a Bengali lady. Is she less Marathi? I don't think that's a fair way to account for. Now, If somebody is being parachuted, paradrop, किसी को दिल्ली से उठाया, बोला चल इधर आके लड़, because उसके पास या money power है या कोई control है, because whatever is the caste system or whatever it is, किधर से उठा के लेके आया, that person's got nothing to do with Maharashtra. You raise that question, perfectly fine. Please tell me, what is your thought process? You believe that person is less Marathi?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Who is staying in Mumbai, जिनका जन्म मुंबई में हुआ है, जिन्होंने पढ़ाई मराठी. I know many people who are non-Marathis, but they have learned, they have studied in Marathi medium.
No, and there
So I
are
know
a
many
lot of such people who have
and
voted
they
for
can
the Ubata, who have
speak
voted
very
for
well.
NCP,
Yes.
voted for Shiv Sena, and voted for BJP and Congress also. There's so many of them.
Anand,
Yes.
In that case, what about a Muslim and a Christian? If he speaks good Marathi, if he is born and
No,
brought up
why
in-
would I see them as Muslim and Christian?
No,
I would see them as Marathi people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, is this acceptable to BJP? Or
Why?
she,
See,
Why do you want
BJP
to
is
exactly-
never against
So-
any religion.
You know,
wait
one
a
minute, please tell me, what makes you think that Muslims, Christians, or not a single one of them will vote for the BJP? Just like not a single Hindu will vote for the Congress or for the NCP or for Shiv Sena.
Now let me talk.
Wrong.
Now let me talk. What I'm saying is, to make a Marathi mayor, Muslims voted UBT Shiv Sena. Is it right? So this is not a small
So to
thing.
make a Marathi mayor, Hindus voted.
That's what I'm
Hindus voted
saying.
BJP. If you want to draw those binaries, although I don't subscribe.
My question is, if a Muslim candidate, he wants to become a mayor, he knows Marathi, he is born and brought up in Mumbai,
Correct.
he speaks well, good
Then
Marathi.
you have to have the numbers.
So that's what I'm saying. So this is about the numbers. This is what I'm trying to say.
No, it is about the.
So that's what.
It is about
BJP ready?
numbers.
Is BJP ready?
I just
Is
digress
BJP
to
ready
say.
for that?
I just digress to say in my very, very humble submission that anybody who embraces that place, born and brought up in this place, should be considered a Marathi. I didn't even get into the religion aspect of it at all.
So
it doesn't matter. what आपका पंथ क्या है उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
Anand, what I'm trying to say is, you have a valid question. What I'm trying to say is, in Mumbai, not only Shiv Sena, UBT or MNS, but BJP and Shiv Sena, they are also of the opinion that the mayor should be Marathi.
Yeah.
So the definition of Marathi has to be discussed. What is a Marathi?
No, each party can decide.
Everybody
Each
wants
party
a
can
Marathi
decide
mayor.
who's a Marathi.
Everybody wants a Marathi mayor.
As long as that person has their roots very firmly entrenched in Mumbai city and they have worked for the wards and they have come up from the ground and they speak the local language and they write the local language, they've embraced this culture irrespective of what their origins are. Then in that case, sir, Balasaheb is not from Maharashtra originally. His roots are from out beyond the state of Maharashtra. That's not the case. Is he less Marathi because of that? Not at all. He is Hindu Hriday Samrat and he is also the tallest leader that the Shiv Sena has seen or Mumbai has seen.
And this should be the point.
So this question should be asked to Uddhav ji and Raj Thackeray.
No, I'm not saying. See, whatever binaries, whatever reasons they may have, I think the underlying thing we must all embrace is who's got the power to control BJP.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Mumbai, because there is money, there is also a certain financial capital. You want to see the power that. I am going to ask you again. Are you going to ensure that it is in consensus with the Shinde faction? Or are you going to say, okay, we will put up our candidate, you abstain, and we'll make our candidate?
No,
what will
it
happen?
will be-
Because
it
that will
will
have
be with
implications with the
consensus.
central, in the sense, state government also.
No. As a spokesperson and responsible person from my party, I can say that it will be with consensus with the allies. It will be in consensus with Shinde Sahab. It will be in consensus with Ramdas Athawale ji also. Because we are in Mahayuti.
Because you are in Mahayuti.
Yes.
But let me ask you this. Now, eventually, if they decide to come together, फिर आप लोग क्या करोगे? If they decide that they are going to put their candidate, you had just made the offer that if it's a BJP, any non-Shinde faction candidate, we will abstain and we'll support them. So what will you do?
First of all, I'll like to state on record that we have not made any such offers.
Okay.
So let's be clear on that. Secondly,
I am only quoting Sanjay Raoji, how he spoke with us at News 18. Okay, he had a chat with Vivek Gupta.
So
That's what
I am stating on record. So now if both the parties they have contested together, they are going to make their mayor, so they can go ahead. We have got a mandate from the people.
Yeah.
The mandate from all the Marathi Manus who are here in Mumbai. We have got the mandate from Mumbaikars. And we are definitely going to be the strongest opposition over here. And we are going to work towards it.
Okay, now let me ask you this. This is also the road back to relevance for Ubata also. No, frankly, you know, and also for the NCP. You think the next 5 years, by the time we come to the 29 Lok Sabha elections and thereafter the next assembly elections in 20, you think the road back is there or is it going to be more difficult? It's 10%
there. Okay, because the people, if at all, the Mumbaikars felt that Shiv Sena, Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray is not the original Shiv Sena, the picture would have been different. The 54 which had ran away from, parted away from us, they would have won, and they would have won more seats. The percentage would have not gone down.
Yeah, but you would also
Okay.
you would also
Secondly-
say that wherever your candidates contested, you got a lot of the Congress votes and the NCP votes coming in your favor, whatever
was
the
not there.
attrition.
Now this time, see,
Congress was not
this
there.
was the
Okay.
argument in Vidhan Sabha.
Yeah.
Now this time, Congress was not with us.
You would believe
Yeah.
ki yours and Manse together,
Right.
that is the force that has given you
That
65 seats.
Thackeray force,
Yeah.
which is to be reckoned over here in Mumbai, has definitely
But do you
been
think they will
behind us.
stay together? You guys will stay together now?
10% we are going to be
But
staying
how?
together.
Because MNS's existence is also opposing you. So how will that? So will one cannibalize the other?
No, it's not about. We have already gelled together. Our Karyakartas have gelled together. We have been working together for the last 6-7 months, and there has been no opposition from each of us.
So
We have
one
been
will not
working together.
cannibalize the other, Sushi Benji?
I'll just tell you this. The basic premise that both our dear friends and spokesperson are saying about Marathi Manus. Who are we? Who's BJP? Devendra Fadnavis is not Marathi. Eknath Shinde is not Marathi. So to say that Marathi Manus voted and they are the torchbearer of the interest of Marathi Manus is absolutely a sham, absolutely bogus. We have worked towards the year. Who got the classical language status to Marathi language? It was us. It was the Mahayuti. We have ensured that the Marathi Manus who've left Mumbai. Earlier, Marathi Manus, the son of the soil, was closed in Mumbai to the tune of 50%. Now they've all migrated. We are hovering between 35 to 40%. Why this has happened? Because all these Marathi Manus, son of the soil, they had to migrate out of Mumbai. As much is talked about why people are staying this resort politics. Eknath Shinde under his leadership, all of us, as he's a 24/7 dedicated to common man, we all work very, very, very hard, and he supported us all through. All the candidates he's personally got. He himself has taken 54 sabhas in all that.
But
So
why
therefore,
48 hour signature.
of the 29, 20 are first-time corporators. It was felt that from the day they take oath, the next day they should start working for the mandate for which it was given to us is progress and vikas of Mumbai. Therefore, it was felt that they should be given training. They should be given training. Uday Samant Aso, Eknath Rawji also, our senior corporators, Rahul Shivale, they were guiding them. Right. We have nothing to fear. For the last 2.5 years, you are seeing the incoming has only been in Shiv Sena and BJP. Where is the question? And the other thing, the bombastic language that Ubata speaks, they've reduced themselves to a Mumbai party.
I'm willing to accept all your points.
Yes.
But there is also कि कई बार कहते हैं ना डूबते को तिनके का सहारा. Those 65 seats also point that if the Thackeray's get their act right, they can still claw their way back. Those 65 seats also say that the work that you have done, 29 seats say that it's been appreciated, but the 65 seats say there is more to be done, much more to be done. And the incoming which you were talking about, no, the worry is the outgoing would have been towards the BJP this time. That's the worry.
Whether BJP,
Anyway,
whether BJP or Shiv Sena, incoming is with us. So therefore, now as far as 29,
the outgoing from Shiv Sena would have gone into the BJP.
No, not at all.
That's what was
Not
the worry.
at all.
Sorry, I have to wind up. So final
just
word.
one second. Only 1 second. The only thing I have to say is that of the 29, we have lost about 20 seats. I say 20 votes, 50 votes, 30 votes.
But
so therefore, but
not everybody has lost.
Jo jeeta wo Sikandar. I agree.
First past the post, and at the end of the day, it's the numbers that matter, not the margin of victory overall.
Yeah, about the migration point of it.
Yeah.
I would just like to bring to your notice that in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and Gujarat, BJP Sarkar, BJP rule. Still, those people from those places have to migrate to Mumbai, right? Because in respect to, I'm talking about the migration. They are talking about the migration of Mumbai. Marathi Manus. This is why. Let me complete.
Let me make this point. I got to wind up.
Interrupt. Yeah, this is my point. So migration is the process, and everybody has got a right to migrate. If the place is not
it's a larger
affordable
conversation because most of the industrialization is towards the west, and the labor came from the east. That is from the other states. But from Mumbai, the Marathi
the reason is so-called development is not affordable to Mumbaikars.
Okay.
Because
BJP
see,
and-
Okay, now,
I didn't interrupt them.
okay.
I
Now
didn't interrupt
I have
them,
to
now
wind
they're
up. No,
interrupting.
I have to
When it
wind
comes
up.
to them,
Amazing
they'll start.
conversation.
Yes.
Going forward, the interesting part will be कि mayor किसका होगा और क्या खेल होगा. But once that dust settles in terms of the leadership, I just hope that everybody collectively works in the larger, greater interest of Mumbai and Mumbaikars. On that note, thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Amazing
Thank you very much.
conversation. Thank you very, very much. Wish you all the very best.
Thank you. Thank you.